Buddy G Bear out here homesteading the desert on the first day of summer, June 21st, 2018. You're looking at my thermometer on the porch. Yeah, it's a little bit warm, but it's a dry heat. No big deal. Well, I just got back from some earnings for the yearnings, and I picked up the rest of my trees and plants from my friends Vince and Lisa, who had been taking care of them and watering them for me all this time. And I got them over here and got them inside and fed them some fertilizer and soaked them down with water. We'll step inside, and as I show you what's going on here. And you see some of these are still just starting to sprout. And this is a royal apricot. This is Bartlett pear. And this one over here is burgundy plum. And I'm bummed because there's only one plum left up there and two plums left down here. And there was about a dozen plums on that. But I had to bend this over to get it inside the van to travel up here. And the branches were banging on other branches and other things in the van, and it pulled the plums off. So they're in the compost. But it looks pretty healthy anyway. And then this one here is my Snow Queen nectarines. And that's looking really healthy. No buds on it yet, but we'll see. Another one of my tangerines that I air layered off my mandarin tangerine from my old OC house. And over on this side, I got Last Chance Freestone Peach. And there's another one of the plums that fell off the tree down there. This one's looking a little yellow, but I put some iodine on it at the advice of my friend Vince, and it looked like it was starting to pick up, so let's see what happens with that. Here's another one of the tangerine air layers. These are clones of the original tree. I've got three of them here. Third one's over there. And before winter, I have to build a glass house for them to keep them warm, because they won't make it through the teens and the 20s. All right, since I've been gone, the russets have sprouted. 1, 2, 3. And then over here, my sweet potatoes have sprouted. So that's looking good. And the carrots and the Sunions all needed water. They got it. My friend Bill just gave me this tomato plant. It's looking a little sad, but I gave that some ionite also and watered it down real well, and I transplanted it into a bigger pot. It came in that little pot right there, and it was root bound, so now it's got a little room to spread its roots. And then I'll transfer that into the next size pot up from that one, which is this size, and then I'll let it grow from there. Here's my two little seedlings I started from seed. They're looking good. They've got little buds on them, and this one here had buds on it, but it dropped them. So the leaves are a little curled and dried. I gave it some water, and we'll see where we go. These are some branches that came off they were suckers on the bottom of the trees, and I stuck them in water, and they've been holding their color now for 2 or 3 weeks. So I'll see what I can do with those. My peppers are coming up. My corn is all looking dry. I guess not getting water for a couple of days is not what they like. I brought up another one of my aloe veras, and it's healthy because it's been getting plenty of water down there at the OC house. And that's what I got here. Now, let's take a walk over to the hen house. The hens are doing well. I gave them some treats when I got back. My friends T&K had given me some apple peels and apple cores and stuff because they made some applesauce. I brought that up there and tossed it to the girls, and they pecked at it, but I made a mistake and I threw it out in the sun. So they'll still go after it later on. They all look happy here. And I got my egg carton here ready to pick up eggs. Let's see what we got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. They're all outside. So let's see what we got in here. Remember, I've been away a couple of days. Oh, look at that. We got us some eggs here. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Almost a dozen. Cool. We'll go check the sunny side. If I can do this without dropping my eggs. It's a good thing the guy who built this made it easy to close. Alright, let's come around this side. I'll set the eggs. I put this little table here so that I could fill up their other watering dish here and rinse it out and stuff like that. And have something to rest it on so I didn't have to stand there and hold it while it filled up. So that comes in handy also for collecting eggs. Let's see what's going on this side. Oh, nothing on this side except feathers. They are molting because of the heat. They've shed off a lot of feathers. And a lot of the fluffy down they had on them is gone already. But they'll shed some more if it stays hot. As you saw on the porch, it's a little bit warm, but not bad. And there's a breeze blowing now. I'm going to close this off so that I can get it posted. I hope you enjoyed the short video I showed of the dust devil on my way up. I haven't had time to go back and see how many views were on that already. Don't forget, down at the bottom, give me a thumbs up if you like my videos. Those count. And leave comments at the bottom. Those of you using cell phones that aren't very familiar with how to leave a comment, after the video's over, you got to go all the way down to the bottom. You got to keep dragging your screen all the way to the bottom. You'll go past a whole bunch of other videos that are recommended for you. But down all the way at the bottom, it'll say leave a public comment. You can leave a comment in there. And I try to get back as quickly as possible, and I try to answer all comments. So, G Bear signing off from another episode of Homesteading the Desert.